Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It is Fun Fridays.
Is it?
Fun. Yes, it's fun. It's going to be fun.
Okay.
I believe it is going to be fun today.
I'm putting on Do Not Disturb.
Oh, boy.
I got messages coming in.
You do? Okay.
We had messages coming. Girl, listen.
Mm-hmm.
Last week,
Yes.
people thought I had a trigger.
I think you do
I
have
had
a
like
trigger.
two.
Well,
Okay,
we're going to
so-
talk about triggers today because you had one thing. You sure
I did. And so,
Yeah.
you know, people inbox me. And
Mhm.
for those of you that inbox me, they say, I'm good. Your girl is good. I'm okay.
They were concerned about you.
Um,
Hey, y'all. Thank you for coming on in.
brother man.
Happy
just-
Friday. Fun Fridays.
But rub me wrong.
Okay, so you almost went off on the
I
poor
didn't
guy.
almost, girl. I was good. You stopped me.
Yeah.
You always stop me. I don't know,
I know.
why you do that.
Because you hold the power. You don't want to give anybody else power over you and you know how you are feeling.
This is true.
So that's why I said, don't let him get out of your, you.
Well, that brings us to what we got. So I called my sister. And
I'm
I was
not in
like,
that frame.
You know
Like,
what?
why is that?
You are in this frame. You
need to
put your glasses on. Can you see?
Clearly, I can't. Hey, y'all, thanks for jumping in. It is Fun Fridays. It is Fun Fridays, as we always do. It is cold in Dallas, Fort Worth, but it's warm in here, ain't it?
Yeah, it's warm, y'all.
Yeah, hey, y'all. Good. Hey, thank you for coming on the TNT podcast platform as
Yes.
well. We are on Facebook. We are on Tanika Donnell
Both
Realtor.
Facebooks.
We are on TNT Podcast. We are here, and y'all, it's a heart-to-heart day.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Oh.
You forgot that.
I did.
Listen, y'all, our producer's not here today.
So
No,
we are winging it.
Guess what that means?
We winging
y'all?
it.
Y'all know what that means? That means I'm unfiltered.
Y'all.
Yes!
So what's going down today?
Okay, what we got today, so, and this is why I picked today to do this.
Okay.
Because when Liv's not here,
Mhm.
you know, I can kind of cut up and do
You can do whatever you want to do. Hey, y'all, thanks for joining in.
Well, I wanted us to address some of the letters and inboxes that we get. Hey, Lisa!
Mm-hmm.
So, let's talk about this.
Oh, they're
Let's-
always fun. You know what? People have going through issues just like we are in life. People life be life, don't
you
it?
know what? I
Yeah.
got to read the first one I got.
Okay.
This is awesome. Y'all, listen to this. This is thank you. You know who you are. That sent this to me. I appreciate you, girl. We here. We here.
We about to see.
Wakanda. She said, "Dear Titan Teen, I had to inbox you personally because I need to get this off my chest because I am tired.
Tired.
And I felt your anger last week. I think there's so many women that felt my anger last week, okay?
Mhm.
So she said, when you had to check that one listener, I'm talking about, you don't know my story, sir. That's right. I put sir in there because my mom always told me to be respectful.
And your mama's in the house.
Yes, she is.
Yes,
in
she
his
is.
ass.
Woo!
Hey.
Yeah.
Y'all, my mom's beautiful over there.
Hey, y'all, thank you. Thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate you.
So she said, you don't know my story, sir, because they tried to reduce your entire experience to a punchline.
Mhm.
Black women can't even speak without being dismissed as bitter, damaged.
Yeah.
She forgot to put on her angry black woman.
Yeah,
she
she
put
did.
that on her
Yeah,
I'm mad at the
intimidating
police.
nigga black woman.
Right. Meanwhile, when men give advice, no one questions their credibility. Even if they've got 3 baby mamas and a failed, listen, y'all, situationship. She said, let's talk about what happens every time y'all get on the mic. That's us, girl.
Is that us?
That's us.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Some, without fail, some men in the comments have something slick to say
Yeah.
about why you and Tanika are divorced and single, like that disqualifies you from having opinions. Since when did relationship status determine intelligence? The crazy part is half the men saying this can't lead a household if their lives depended on. Hey, shots fired. Sis,
Okay.
she angry. Okay.
Yeah.
Why is it in 2025 black women are still the most underprotected, overworked, and disrespected demographic in America? We're the most educated group in the country. We are starting businesses at the highest rate. I mean, look at you guys.
Educated.
Shout out Experience
Yeah.
Title Redmond Law Firm,
Yeah.
TD Realty.
Yes.
Yes, sister.
Yeah.
Yes, sister.
Yeah. So
Okay.
why are we getting the brunt of it? Is that what
She
you
said, why we still get blamed for everything. She said, black men say we have bad attitudes, don't submit, but where is the same energy when we're out here holding the community together? We're expected to be strong when the world beats us down down, but then get shamed for not being soft enough. Meanwhile, when we do prioritize ourselves, suddenly we're selfish and too independent. Or, girl, you forgot to put on here listed as an alpha female. I'm going to put that in there.
Right.
And she said, dating, it's a joke. Black women get called gold diggers for having standards.
Uh-oh.
But when non-black women say they want a provider, it's just their preferences. Y'all should put that in bunny ears. We're expected to split the rent, cook, clean, raise the kids, and still stroke egos tomorrow. Nah. She said, I want to know, why does society constantly demand from black women while giving us a lease, and why do some of our own men contribute to this nonsense
Men, are you
and
hearing
uplifting
this?
us? Y'all.
Hey, what do you think about that?
That is so much to unpack.
Yeah, it's a lot. So break it down. What do you want to unpack first? What do you want to unpack first?
I had to write notes.
Okay, well, let's get it.
Okay, first of all, anybody that knows me knows that I'm all about black power. Okay?
Thank you.
I am a king who is married to a black woman.
She's a queen.
That's what I'm talking about. See, we don't have Libby here to hold these things.
That's okay.
But I love it. And so this is the thing. She said a whole lot. And I agree with some of her statements. I mean,
okay, well, let's break it down.
I've been on the other side of that.
Okay.
Where people say, oh, you're alpha male. You're too independent. But, that's my mom. Shout out to her. She raised me to be independent, self-sufficient. However, sometimes I think it was a detriment to...
How so? Why do you think it was a detriment?
I think sometimes it makes you too independent, too strong, where you don't know when to back down. And quite frankly, I always say, I just don't tolerate foolery. I just don't put up with foolery. I don't put up with foolery.
Well, I
know what I'm saying?
I think half of this goes to who you're picking and who you're choosing.
I don't understand what.
I don't know. I don't.
I think I know what you mean, sir, and I'm not going to address that.
I think it goes to who you are choosing. Okay, let's go back to that. I think part of the issue is when you are choosing the same repetitive person over and over again, it just looks different. You might get the same results. That's called insanity. So if you're dating only people that don't respect you, who don't think of you as a queen, and who are not appreciative of your skill set and what you bring to the table, maybe that's not the one for you.
But when you look at social media and what it has done, even just in our community, it is putting us against one another. I'm in a lot of groups on Facebook.
Let's talk about that, because we talk about that all the time.
I know, but what she is talking about, she wants to know, let me go back to her question. She wants to know why. She says, why?
Men gotta step in here and say something. Why is that?
Not that. She's want to know why black men are not stepping up and defending black women more. Instead, what I'm seeing on social media are them coming for us and saying what we're not. And they want this and they want that. And you know what?
Well, I see a little bit of both.
I see a lot of non-sisters. They be on there and they say exactly what they looking for. Ain't nobody coming for the Kardashians. And I ain't never seen them date no broke joker. Not a one.
Wait a minute now. That's facts.
It's the truth. That's facts.
That you do have to be with someone who respects you, both men and women. Okay,
I got a question. Do you think those men respect those women? Do you think they respect Kardashians? This is a question that me and my
the men have to answer that.
Because let me be honest, you are dating women that everybody know who they done been with. Some of them actually had the tapes out there, but yet and still, black men will put these type of women up on a pedestal. And you have a sister out here that's working, doing everything else, and like she's saying, "Hey, you asking us." She's doing, they're millionaires. That doesn't, I know, got it. They're millionaires.
That's why, right?
So millionaires entitles you to be a millionaire hoe. Ooh.
Oh God.
Did I say it?
Oh Lord. So wait a minute. So but it's the men that are choosing this.
So if I have a lot of money, I can go out there and just hold around.
I guess you can. I can't speak to that. That's not my deal. So I don't know.
Mine either,
I guess
but
so.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
People not on the pedestal. Men are just waiting for their turn. Well, I'm not sure.
Say it, brother, whoever you are, you my brother. When you said that, that's what they're doing.
She's like my sister.
A merry-go-round. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, and that's another thing I want to address. That's the next thing that's going to go. We are sisters. Y'all need to stop because y'all see two black women that are together.
That's weird.
Everybody. That is very weird. If my mama wasn't here,
we're telling you, so now
I'm going to say it in here. Shirley, close your ears because I'm going to say it. Y'all don't think because my mama in here I'm not going to show up. I'm strictly dickly. I'm going to say it. Don't think I won't go there because my mama's in here. No.
No, the green shirt is not married. So check this out, y'all. So y'all getting her fired up today.
Girl, I'm gonna play with these people. Listen, I'm not gonna play with these people. They need to stop because they see two educated, sophisticated black
I know, D,
single
it's
sisters.
crazy out here. Yeah.
Just because we're that way doesn't mean that we're that way. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Just leave
but
it
let's
alone.
get back to this.
It's not even worth a discussion.
It's not. Let me get back to
It's
this.
really
Let's
not.
get back to the sister. But that brings it to the point where she's saying,
Yeah.
y'all are validating what the sister wrote about.
Mm-hmm.
It's so sad. Why do you have to come at sisters that way?
And
We need to be building each other up in our community.
I know. I think they're just inquisitive. I'm assuming. I have no idea. But the point I'm making is it doesn't make any sense because we're just on here talking. We have not said, I haven't touched you. I haven't looked at you in a certain... It's weird. So I don't know. They just, maybe inquiring minds just want to know.
Get off your trolls.
Okay, so did you get your questions answered here?
And somebody said, I would. Somebody,
Okay,
I never assumed that about y'all.
you know,
Thank you,
It's
sweetheart.
weird. This is
Thank
weird that
you.
that has come up. I don't
Thank
get it.
you.
All right, y'all. Derek, thank you for joining in. Thanks.
Oh, thank you, Hakeem. So competitive. Who's competitive?
With
In our
who?
community, our culture.
Mm-hmm.
And he's right. We are competitive, but we shouldn't compete. I don't compete with anybody.
Let me tell you something. When I got into real estate in 2014, I hated that crab in a barrel mentality. People don't want to see anybody go up to the top. They're always bringing them down. And I said, there's got to be a different way.
There is.
If we came together, like we come together, we work together.
We do.
We promote each other's
We do.
businesses.
We
We
do.
are friends. That's collaboration. If people would do more collaborating,
Women versus
more people would win.
Gotcha.
You know
He
what I'm
said
saying?
women versus women, and it doesn't need to be that way.
No.
The only person I compete with is
myself.
Yesterday's version of myself. But I want to get back to what she's saying because I want some brothers to.
If you join in,
Yeah, thank you so much for somebody just sent a gift. Thank you so
we appreciate
much.
you so
We
much.
appreciate you so
Thank
much.
you.
Tell me, you guys, for guys, answer her question. Why is that? What can we do different as women to promote more positivity amongst in our community? What do you think?
So, well, first of all, I don't know if women. I would say women are. I think women do. I think
we do
I
too,
think
but-
mature women do.
But they have to think that there's some kind of a shortfall there somewhere because we wouldn't see this, and you wouldn't have a woman that is so passionate. I mean, she felt my pain the other week, and I'm feeling hers, right, when she's speaking. So what do you think the breakdown is? What do you think the problem is?
I think people assume things. I think people do not take the time to get to know individuals. They look from afar. They're thinking that they see something, and they don't take time to get to know somebody.
Thank you. Yes, we are. We're like-minded women. And that's the key. And I guess I say it all the time when I do my branding classes. I tell people, don't worry about trying to be everything to everybody.
You can't.
Find
your niche.
Find your niche and you vibe with your tribe. It's a ball of confusion. That's why they got heaven and hell. Oh, I like that. It's a ball of confusion. That's why they got heaven and hell. Yeah, and you know what? Some of these people going to bust hell wide open.
So someone's saying, got to be more loving. You're right, to each other. I'm assuming you're saying we all have to be loving towards each other.
We do.
And that could help this situation.
Hey, Facebook.
And I think you should always assume
Kareem.
positive intent.
What do you think?
About what?
What you said we need to be more. Okay, let's peep the. Jay, whatever you jack. So get out of here.
Ignore that person.
I am.
When you give somebody
Look deep. Look. Okay, when you say look deeper, elaborate more on
Sanji,
that.
could you
Sanji, could
elaborate
Yeah, when
on
you
that
say
a little
look
bit?
deeper.
Are you saying within, at the situation, at other people? We're not clear on that.
Because
We'd love to discuss
clearly,
it.
I hate to see women get to the point where they feel like the world is
Not
against
your
them.
average. Vanity has messed up the dating pool. Vanity shows
It's
so
set up differently.
We agree.
I agree.
We agree.
I agree. Hey Sheila.
People are looking at people lustfully instead of looking at character, integrity, intent. And it's unfortunate. But men speak to this. You guys usually are super visual.
Oh my God. He says, who are you? Exactly. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Sanjay, it's a good point you make about that because I had to step back. Even people probably notice I don't even post and do as much as I used to, even on my social media, even for business, because I had to take a step back and really take a look at myself, make an assessment of who,
God's order. We missed your comment. We don't have our producer here, so if you want to say something again, you can put it in the comments. We're not trying to ignore you.
We're definitely not trying to ignore you.
Whoa. Modern women want sponsors, not partners. You said,
whoa,
that's
you sent that letter in. Are you the person that wrote me this letter?
So what?
We gotta
Why
learn
are you
for that.
choosing
Oh
that
my
modern
God.
woman? Because I think that's a
I wanna
blanket
know-
statement. That's a blanket statement. I'm not trying to get sponsored.
No, I was asking if we got a letter and
Yeah.
that's exactly what this person said.
We're not there yet. We're
my
not.
God.
We're gonna get to that though.
If you did, I really want to talk to you. Because we gotta, hey Sheila, we gotta
Chinese culture.
And that's what he said.
What about Chinese culture works?
We are not choosing them anymore. That's the thing. We're not choosing them anymore. Okay, so choosing what you're saying, you're not choosing what? You're not choosing black women? I mean, okay, Kareem said something over here too. So he said, to me, to protect the black woman in our communities, it starts at home.
Mm-hmm.
We as the black community need to start, Yep.
We need to start
Holding
what?
people accountable
Yes.
on how they treat our ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Bing, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Bars.
Mm-hmm.
Because this sister here is clearly someone that is being like attacked and looked down on or whatever. And she feels like everybody, and I felt the same way. I
Yeah.
have felt that in instances.
Yeah. And it's unfortunate because all we're trying to do is be our best authentic self without being judged.
Exactly, but it's very judgmental. I remember working at a company once, and it was this older white gentleman, and I just told him, hey, Mr. Thomas, I told him exactly how I was feeling, and I said, you know what? He was doing that whole passive aggressive thing, and quite frankly, I just sent him a very stern email, and then the next morning I went to his office and said, hey, if you have a problem with me, don't do that. Come to me directly and talk to me. We're both in executive management. When I left his office, he went and told the CEO that I came in there very aggressively and attacked him. So when I went into the CEO's office, y'all know what I told him? I said,
What?
look, first of all, I didn't attack him. Do you see the police up here? Because if I would have attacked him, trust me, he would know. And you would know. Everybody here in DFW would know. I'd be on the news. But they see us when we speak our minds as being aggressive. And in other non-sisters, it's assertive. No, I'm not aggressive. I'm assertive.
And not afraid to say what's on your mind,
Thank
and
you, Mr.
afraid to
Thomas.
give your perception of what's going on. I think
Exactly.
people just need to be more respectful of other people without having a prejudged idea of if she's coming at me, she's coming at me.
But that's what she's saying. And what got me was in her letter, she put in all caps. She says, I am tired. I mean, look at the whole culture we're looking at now with this diversity, equity, and inclusion. And thank you to Sheila. Sheila Hills had a very beautiful saying, y'all. Check her out.
What
She
is
got a great shirt. It says DEI stands for definitely earned it. Sheila, I love it. I love it. I'm gonna get me a t-shirt with it on it.
That's a whole nother topic in itself. Why the DEI, like, who felt like it just had to be the.
I think, and you know what, I think that
What?
probably even with what she's saying, is that probably has a little bit to do with her comment, is that you when you add layers on top of layers, eventually people just break. And statistically, I had to look up some stuff, and it says we're the fastest growing entrepreneur.
D. Mays, we're gonna get to your question.
He's a straight up question. How would you
choose a man? We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Do you want to finish that?
No,
Finish your sentence.
I do want to say this. Do y'all know that less than 1% of venture capital actually goes toward black businesses? So when they're thinking that they're taking something from us with the DEI and all this, they're really not.
I mean, it wasn't really helping. Right.
Sheila.
Yeah. So let's get to that. What he was saying, how do you go about choosing a man? I think that was,
Yeah.
we don't have a
pin
pin a multitude of ways. I mean, first of all, I need to, this is really good because for me, I have started to weed out brothers pretty quickly, and they start dropping. I'm gonna just let them know.
Wait, are you gonna tell them what you do? Because if you
Yeah.
kind of tell them how you're doing it, then that kind of defeats.
Okay, so what I will say
She
is,
gonna tell
fair
you.
enough. What I will say is, for me, it's about, does he have a relationship with God? Does he have a relationship with Christ? And what are his fruits from that? I'm tired of looking at somebody because of how tall he is, how good he looks, or whatever. I'm getting down to the root so that I can make sure our foundation is strong from the beginning.
He said,
What?
thank you, y'all.
What?
Thank you. They said, wait, hey, we listed because we want to see how y'all pick. Okay, yeah, we'll check. Look,
Oh,
for
that's
me,
funny.
prayer. I learned prayer. I'm gonna tell
No,
you
but
why.
for real,
I say
that's like
that.
the first thing you have to do these days.
You know why?
Yes,
Because when
I do.
I pick wrong. Yo, I picked wrong. Thank you for the gifts. I picked wrong.
But for me, a man of integrity, a man of character, a man who does what he says he's going to do, somebody that is fun, humorous. I mean, I can go on and on. But it really starts with the number one foundation is what is his relationship with Christ. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I don't know what
because
those
without
terms
that
mean.
we can't. I can't. You can't lead me. We can't be solid.
No.
We can't stay connected because the enemy is going to try to attack you in so many multiple ways. And if your connectivity with Christ is not there or non-existent, it will falter.
Yeah, and thanks, Tyrone. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the likes.
We appreciate it so much.
Thank you. Y'all be sure to go and check us out on YouTube. Follow us there.
Yeah.
Awesome. Just follow
and on these platforms, Tanika, what am I on here? Tanika Donnell, Realtor, and who are you, Title
The
Tina?
real Title Tina.
Y'all, if you have not liked this live and shared it, please do. If you have not followed us, please do. We appreciate your follows for so much.
And hey, Pakistan up there on our TNT part, we appreciate you guys so much. Hey, we're glad to see you.
And on Facebook, thank you so much.
Facebook.
And if we missed a question,
Thomas, the topic today we're talking about, we actually
some questions,
Q&As that we
got. Thank you for joining in,
Thomas.
Mr. Thomas.
Thank
you,
Joel. We appreciate you. Yes. Okay. Oh, so this is the one that said they're looking for sponsors and partners. So a praying man with a $40,000 income is okay.
Oh, okay, y'all.
Hey, a praying man with a $25,000 income is okay, sir.
Okay, check this out, D-Maze. That's a great question. So, you can make hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's really how you manage your monies.
Exactly.
Okay? So if you're not judging me because of how much I make, I'm not going to be judging you. I'm going to see, are you a good steward with your finances? For me, tithing is of utmost importance. So if you don't have that as a baseline for what you do, then I already know you're not going to destroy and wreck my finances because you don't understand tithing. So it's the fundamentals like that.
Fruit.
So it doesn't matter to me. It's what you're doing with the fruit that you have.
Well, I got one for you.
What now?
Girl, what are you talking about tithing in the Old Testament? We're in the New Testament.
And it still is applicable.
It's still applicable.
It's still applicable.
Just so y'all know, it's still applicable.
Yeah, it is. So it's not about, I think because when you all come together as one, it's no longer you make $50,000, I make 70. It is we make $120,000. So don't judge me, I won't judge you. Let's just talk about how you are handling your finances right now.
That's it.
What kind of debt do you have? I could go on. What kind of savings plan do you have? Do you invest in your future? I mean,
people are putting value on the wrong thing. Money is not the end all be all.
No.
What is your relationship like with Christ? That's the
just
main
like I would
thing.
ask you, please tell us how you go about choosing a woman.
Exactly. Why is money important at all? That's my whole point. That's
first of all, money. No. You do have to have money. Let's be clear. You have to have food and shelter and provisions. So and biblically, a man is supposed to be providing for his. I'm gonna say it right now. A man is supposed to biblically be providing for his family. So it takes money to provide for your family. So what's your purpose? What's your vision? And what are you out here doing to make sure your family is taken care of? So it is important to everyone because our livelihood and how we have to function in today's society, it is money.
So what you're saying is you're not going to live under a bridge?
No, I will not.
She said you're not going to live under a bridge.
No, I don't live under one now. Why would I diminish where I am to come down to what? I'm not going to do that.
Love is what brings you home. But a check is what
I love that. Who is
on.
that? James, you done said that, the artist. No romance without finance has no check. Boy, that's bars.
Hold up. What's it? Hold on. Now you contradicted yourself.
How so? I did not.
He said,
how did I? When did I contradict myself?
D-May said stop.
When did I do that? What did I do?
I can't say nothing.
I'm sorry. Y'all trying to get on. I cannot accept the
look, see there? See, that's what happened.
Uh-oh. Ooh, y'all trying to come in?
Wait a minute now. See, this is what happened.
You might want to type down why you want to.
Look at those people want to join.
Well, we had people last week.
You and your,
it was so fun.
You
but listen,
Dr. Seuss. So listen, rhyming going on.
We might let somebody join in, but we want to know what you want to talk about before you do that. I can't. But working a dead-end job for 15 years is not the answer.
Amen.
Amen. So I will say to that urban Greek, I am in complete agreement. But what is that person doing to increase their situation? They don't have to stay there.
No, they don't.
What are you doing to increase your skill set? What are you doing to have multiple streams of income? These are all things that a provider is supposed to be thinking through and what he should be doing. What?
Yes, like the Bible says, I ain't gotta love your tail, I just gotta respect you.
But the Bible says, give me my daily bread. How you live diminish your love?
Okay, I'm not clear on that one.
So I think what he's saying is, if God's giving you your daily bread, again, I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't
want that old dry bread though. I like Mrs. Baby. So I don't, girl, bread.
That's why you choose accordingly to the bread you want to eat.
If a man isn't good with his hands, like Mama said, he ain't worth a damn.
Urban Greek, you said it, not us.
I don't know, but your mama was a wise woman.
You said it.
He had a wise mama.
I know.
You got a wise mama. That was fun. I'm telling you why. Somebody laughed at me. I know my bread coming. I'm serious. I wonder. Mrs. Bear. I don't like that cheap bread. Y'all know that cheap bread. Cheap bread is not good.
All right, let's talk about this. This is a great segue into this next letter. Ooh. Okay. Hey, Tanika and Tina. Great podcast. Hey, y'all. Thank you. Appreciate that. I love the two sisters coming together doing something positive, which we are. We do not man bash. We don't do anything like that. We love y'all. We love y'all. We want us to all come together. Okay. Keep it up, ladies. I am married to a man who insists we split the bills 50-50, like we're college roommates. Ooh. Yet he expects me to be a submissive wife. Make that make sense. He wants hot meals, a clean house, and a woman who caters to his every need, but that mortgage payment is due. Suddenly we are partners. Wow. Where is my soft life? Where is my protection and provision? Because last time I checked, submission is a two-way street, and the leadership isn't just about calling the shots. It's about stepping up and showing up as a man. Ooh.
Hey, wow. Hey, I live this in real life, so I'm waiting.
So she says, I was raised to believe that a man leads by example. He provides security, not just financial, but emotional, mental, and spiritual. Instead, I've got a man who wants me to act like a 1950s housewife while he operates like a 2025 bachelor. If I have to carry half the weight, then guess what? I have an equal say, and that means I will not be submitting to a man who can't even take the lead. Woo, child. So to all the men out there preaching submission.
This is good.
Listen to this, y'all. Good. To all the men out there who are preaching submission, are you truly stepping up, or are you just looking for a woman to serve you while you do the bare minimum? Because in my house, if I have to play both roles, I might as well run the show.
Okay, hold on. Okay,
Woo,
hold on. Okay.
Child.
There's a lot to unpack there. Okay.
Thank you, a wife, not a roommate, for sending this. We appreciate you. Okay, so let's break this down. They didn't talk before. Okay, whoa. So someone just said women are not about team player here. So let's unpack that. Oh, no, D. Mays, you say no man wants submission anymore. He just wants 50-50. Break that down, D. Mays.
In other words, he's sitting here saying he'd rather have them bills paid. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. He just wants to have it quick paid.
So this is very interesting because biblically, she needs to be by herself. Oh. Well, you saying she can do better on her own is what you just said.
No, let me tell you what Mama said.
Hey, what are the 3 C's, please? Please.
My mama told me I could do better all by myself. So there you go. So I guess you're taking that philosophy.
So V says they're 100% for providing, but also believe in prenups. Bam. We with you on that. We are with you on that. Especially at this age, we are over 50 years old.
With kids.
We don't have time to play these silly games.
With our kids.
Yeah, so you're
Silly
right.
Rabbit kids tricks are for kids.
God's order says God never said husband submit to your wife. Didn't it say submit one to another?
It said one to another.
Whoa. Let's break that down.
Now I was with someone.
Libby, we missed you. Producer, we missed you. She would have found it. No. I'm just saying she would have found that scripture.
Libby.
She would. It's hard finding it. She will learn.
In other words, you tell her she better stay her butt at home.
That's right, King. Seek the kingdom of God first, and Eden, God provided for us, then sin came. You right about
That's
that. And the man didn't. Adam didn't say Eve. We not eating that fruit.
You know, there's black people in that garden. We didn't know how to act right. You see how we never act right. We had it made.
I do not accept that. I will not accept that. DeMarco Jackson, thank you for joining. We are talking about some topics today, some questions. Let's stay on track here. Let's talk about, is submission